Last week, I received a package from BenQ with a brand new screen bar inside. They asked me to give my honest opinion on the screen bar and to share it with my fans. I'm not paid to have a certain opinion. I was given the product for free, as you can tell. But I can basically say I hate the product, and I still get the product. I also will earn a tiny bit of percentage from Amazon if you click the link in the description. So if you want to help me out, feel free to click that. But I want to be completely upfront with you. Received it free. I'm not paid to have a certain opinion. I really never did any technical review, so I actually dove in and I watched a bunch of people reviewing this product, and I noticed a lot of people review this thing for non-gaming creators. And I really wanted to target my review towards gamers. As a gamer, do you really need a screen bar? Up until basically I was sent this product, I didn't really even know what a screen bar was. So maybe that's where we should begin. Let's dive into what this BenQ screen bar is and what the whole point of it is. The BenQ screen bar is a monitor light that comes with 15 brightness levels and 8 color temperatures. The idea of the BenQ screen bar is to prevent eye strain by eliminating glare from normal lights and shining it onto the monitor. If you are like me, you probably heard of this and thought that this was a huge gimmick, especially because this has over a $100 price tag on Amazon right now. But before we dive into the price, let me talk about my experience with the product and if I think you should even purchase this thing or even consider purchasing it. As far as my review, feel free to use the timestamps down below. I'm going to break it up into kind of small little sections, and you can watch whatever you want to, and then I'll just break it out of 5 of what I end up giving the product. So to start off, the unboxing. So the packaging was super well done. It almost was reminiscent of like Apple packaging, where every single part has its own unique place in the box, which I really appreciate. My OCD very much appreciates it. Besides that, really well packaged. There was no damage to the product inside, which was really awesome because I'm pretty sure this shipped over a couple countries to get to me. But I will probably give it a 5 out of 5 because my OCD accepts it, and there's really not much more besides it was in a box, all in good places, easy to take the stuff out. The setup. So if you've plugged in a mouse or a keyboard before, you've also set this up before. It's really simple. There's only 3 things inside of the box. So you basically start by pushing the light bar into the counterweight. You set that on top of your monitor. You then go ahead and plug the wire into the back of the light, plug it into the USB port, either into a wall outlet or like myself, plugging it into a surge protector with a wall outlet, or you can just plug it straight into your computer. Now, that actually brings up my one gripe basically with this. I don't like at how short the wire was. I'll put the actual dimensions like somewhere in this area, but it was super short. And because of that, I couldn't even get it close to where my computer is. And my computer is just sitting next to my desk. So I had to plug it into a surge protector using like an Apple like USB plug. So kind of worth noting, minor gripe. I just wish it had longer wires. Because of that, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. It'll lose a point for short wire. Now, I think the big question now that it's all set up is I spent about a week or 2 using this light bar for not only gaming, but I also have been using it for my work from home work. Basically, I work from home at this exact same desk, and then I make YouTube videos and play video games afterwards. So I sit at this desk for like 18 hours a day. So because of that, I definitely have gotten a lot of usage out of this thing. Now, to begin, I am not used to any desk lamps or anything on my desk. I'm very hesitant to ever use it. I just don't like that feeling. So it definitely took several days before I even got used to enjoying having a light, especially activated as I'm gaming. I know it's horrible for my eyes, but I'm used to playing it in a dark room, and I'm kind of cool with it. I just adjust the brightness on the monitor. I will say though, after I got used to it, it wasn't that bad. I did find myself using it for much less gaming reasons than what the average gamer would probably do. If I was working from home and I needed light on my desk to take some notes, I would use that as a replacement than like a desk lamp. Super nice because then it's not on my desk, so it's actually on top of the monitor. So I have more desk space. I don't have this random lamp taking up space, which was kind of an extra benefit that I didn't think was the point of this in the beginning. I will say that if there was any glare on my monitor, which you can kind of see from the sunlight coming in from the side that sometimes happens on my monitor, this would reflect it. So it wasn't even on my monitor anymore, which was super awesome. I've lucked out that in the position I'm in right now, I don't have a lot of glare, but if you have a ton, this would actually solve that. Now, I've always been good of not getting headaches. I usually wear blue light glasses and stuff like that, so I don't really get migraines or anything with the lights. I'm sure that this would help out, especially because you're not squinting because of glare and stuff along those lines. But I did notice that it can be pretty bright at night if you're in a pitch black room, you have it on. You can adjust the brightness level, so if you lower the brightness of it and lower maybe a little bit of the brightness of your monitor, it definitely helps out, but it can sometimes be a little bit of a pain. So overall, does it work? Yes. And yes with an asterisk. It does work. However, does it benefit gaming in any way? As a gamer, are you going to get any performance boost out of this or anything like that? No, I don't think so. I don't think as a gamer, this is a required product in any way, shape, or form, especially because of the price, which I'm going to dive into next. I think this is really worth it if you're like myself and you work from home at the same desk as you're gaming, and you're buying this more for a work from home thing. If you're constantly writing code or something like that and you just get a lot of headaches, it would definitely help out, especially if you're having a ton of screen glare. This will very much help out. But for gaming, not so much. Now, there is a massive negative that I have found out, and I'm sure that this is probably dependent on the content creator and if you are a content creator. But for me, I use the typical, I'll put it up in like this corner, the Logitech C920 camera. Now, that doesn't really fit on this light bar, at least not perfectly in the setup that I have, which is super annoying because that means I have to choose between my camera or my light bar. Now, as you can see from right now, I have to take the light bar completely off in order to use my camera, which is kind of defeating the whole purpose of having a webcam and a light bar. Also, I did find that sometimes, depending on if I tried to use both, like I'd put the light bar on one of my side monitors, that the camera would pick up on that light over there and it would mess up my camera quality. Now, that's very dependent on the camera that you have, if you're even a content creator, but it's definitely worth noting that if you are a content creator, I don't recommend this product at all because it can definitely screw up content creation. So usage-wise, I'd give this like a 4 out of 5 with an asterisk because that number is about to change, and that is because of the price. You can definitely feel the quality of this device. The packaging is quality, which might not matter to some people, but really matters to me. The device works wonderfully. I've not had any problems with it in 2 weeks. It worked right away, absolutely no problems. But for someone that is just a gamer, I don't think this is really needed because of the price. There's much better things that you could spend $100 on, and it would invest in your gaming a lot more. Anything from a new mouse to a new keyboard to just putting that money towards new computer parts, things like that is definitely better investments. But if you do have just like money to spare and you work fully remote and you play some video games afterwards or something like that, and you want to maybe get stuff off your desk and use it as also a desk lamp, I think this is a great investment in that case. I think that's really specific. I don't know if BenQ is going to like that statement of what I just said there, but as a general gamer, I don't think this is worth it. So I would even drop the usage of how much you really want to purchase this from a 4 out of 5 to a 3 out of 5 for this. So a complete conclusion. Do I recommend this for someone that is looking for a way to light up their desk and also get rid of glare and maybe has some headaches without putting anything on their desk? Yeah, especially if you don't really care about webcams or your webcam's built into your monitor or you have some other type of camera. Yeah, I'd say that this is actually a pretty decent investment. For the person that just plays some video games and you don't really have any problems with glare, you're not really running into any headaches or anything, then I don't really see a reason to actually purchase the screen bar in any way, shape, or form. I think my biggest feedback would be if BenQ is watching this, which I assume they're probably going to after they've given this for free, is that if the price was cheaper, I would consider it more. And it is a very high quality product. I think it's probably the best of the best that you could get out of screen bars because there are a million others on Amazon. But $100 investment or anything over $100 is a pretty significant investment to the average person that's playing some video games. With all that being said, thank you, BenQ, for sending the screen bar. I hope everyone enjoyed. As you can see, I'm very honest in my reviews, so if you like this and reviewing tech, let me know. I'm definitely always going to be honest in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.